What a deck! Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Odd Eyes Beatdown 2019 edition. And I gotta say, this has been probably one of the most difficult decks to build this year. Not because Odd Eyes are bad, but because the support for pendulums and dragons is so good right now that narrowing this down to just 40 cards and finding the right ratios for them all has been an ordeal. I've been playing this for about 2 weeks now, and my build has changed dramatically almost every time that I've played it. There's just so many options, so many things you can do with this deck. I eventually settled on this build, but settled really is the right word for it. I feel like if I had another month to test this, I could come up with something really great, but unfortunately that's not how this show works. I come up with a new deck every 2 weeks, so consider this like a beta build, or maybe like a Odd Eyes starter set. It works, it does really well, it could still OTK, but it's not quite as good as it could be. But if you take this template, really take the time to work things out, I think this has a chance to be a rogue contender in today's meta. Now, if you just want a deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate shorter video. There, I'll go over everything in here, explain why I chose what I did. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you all the combos, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alrighty then, here we are, first duel versus Nitro. Probably gotta go fast. And you want to go second with this deck, but honestly, it's just as good going first. In fact, this could probably even be made into a better go first deck, especially if you want to use guard dragons and stuff. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but in case you're new here, I don't really like to play cards that I think might get banned in the near future, and I'm really hedging my bets. I'm thinking 90% chance that Elfie or Agripane gets banned sometime in the next 3 months from now. And I want to make a deck that can last a bit longer than that. But this is a deck full of dragons. We don't have any in our hand. We could search one though. But it's a deck full of dragons. I'm certain if you went first, you could do a whole bunch of guard dragon shenanigans on top of the stuff that you can already do with this deck. This deck already has access to at least 2 negates. Well, it has its own archetypal negate, and then it has the Link monster, which I guess is not a negate, and not an Odd Eyes card. Might as well be. It's a dragon support card. That I don't think Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres is gonna be negate or banned or whatever, but there's always a chance. Either way, it looks like our opponent is playing Mathmech. Used to be called Process Slayer. I don't know when they changed their name. I don't know when these are coming out. They look kind of neat. They remind me kind of Crusadia's big OTK deck. I'm not sure what they can go first, though. Crush card, tribute 2 monsters, target 2 face-up, take control of them until your end phase. And Metaverse. Alright. He's got so many options. Okay, so I don't think this is Mathmech. They have a new Ixie monster that could do a whole bunch of shit, and, what was it? Not a whole bunch of shit, but if it gets 3 materials, it could search any spell in the game, so it's pretty good in that regard. Luckily, we have Archfiend Eccentric, my spicy tech. I didn't want to play this again so soon after my, what are they called? I put this in my Magical Musket deck, and a lot of people don't like it in this deck, but I really do, especially going second, just because it can bait out stuff. If you're unfamiliar with this, you play it in the pendulum zone. You can activate it to destroy spell traps. Okay, so he's adding Lair of Darkness to hand. And something was destroyed. So I could summon this, and no, I don't think I want to. Instead, what I'm going to do is just blow up his other thing, because if that's the magical arm thing, then I'm going to get my monsters taken, and I don't want to do that. Storming Mirror Force. No, I'm still good. Okay, so what we're going to do, Spiral Flame Strike, one of the best searchers in the game. Not only can it search cards, but it can also pop cards if you already got the cards you need. Dual use. We got our one of Terraforming, which lets us get Sky Iris, or Skyrus, as some people call it. And And let's go ahead. We're going to use Chronograph Sorcerer. You usually use this to make like Electromite and stuff. You can blow it up. Special summon this guy. It's just an extra monster. Bonus monsters. We're going to activate this. Activate this. And what we're going to do, use Sky Iris. You can blow up a card, search a card. And we're going to search... yeah, our zero scale. Odd Eyes Phantasma Dragon. This wasn't here last time I played. And we're going to get out... what does this do? If you control no monsters... okay, so it doesn't seem to do anything during his turn. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pendulum summon this out. We're going to run over these real quick. As you do. You're dead. You are more dead. And then we're going to make Electromite. Pendulum Staple. So Electromite, going to add something to our extra deck. We're going to go ahead and add our level 1. And then what we're going to do is pop this scale. Just add it back to our hand. When a pendulum card is destroyed, you draw, and this guy, who's key to the deck, says, if an Odd Eyes card is destroyed, you can summon an Odd Eyes from the deck. And we're going to pick Persona Dragon because it can negate things in the extra monster zone. Oh hey, and we've got more stuff. Doesn't really help us at the moment, but... yeah, let's just go ahead and activate this back in again. I don't think it'll help us much against him because he's playing this Lair of Darkness build, but it's the only negate we can get out of the deck at the moment. But it is really nice. That's what allows you to play so many one-ofs in this, because popping any Odd Eyes, whether it's a scale or in the monster zone, will summon something out of the deck. So you can play all these one-of Odd Eyes monsters, and then either using Sky Iris, or using this, or just letting your opponent destroy your monsters, you could get out whatever you want. This guy, again, he can negate any monster that was special summoned from the extra deck during your opponent's turn. So if he tries to go in for a link play or something, we've got the negate. Right now he's got the 2 cards. I know one of them is Lair of Darkness. The other one, I guess, is nothing because he's going to surrender there, which is probably best. Next turn we could have popped this, search a big beater, summon a big beater, pendulum summon the things from our hand plus stuff from the extra deck, and just attacked for a shit ton of damage. Which is really the strength of this deck, unless I guess he could have destroyed this. Either way, we're going to get stuff. And this guy's effect in the pendulum zone, I might use it again, I might not, but just to let you know, you could discard a card, and then add a monster from your extra deck, a face-up monster, to your hand. So this thing, even though it's not really good in the scale, and it's only 2,000 attack, you could discard it and then add something back, and then even if your link monster is destroyed, you could pendulum stuff from your hand. So just a whole bunch of utility, a whole bunch of things. We got our first win against a really cheesy deck. Let's go into the second duel and see if we continue that. Alright, here we are, the second duel versus... good thing I have a pop filter. We're going against another 55 card deck. Interesting. Could it be the same guy as from the second deck? No, this is some kind of Fluffle thing. Which is pretty good. Fluffle's not known for their ability to put on negates. This deck can usually play through a couple negates. We've got like, this is a searcher, this is a searcher for our searcher, this is a play starter, this kind of a play starter. Well, no, not really, because it has to be activated in the end phase, but... either way, it does stuff. And we're going to get another draw, too. But yeah, we can play through some disruption, but if he's got none, then just taking apart boards is what this deck kind of does best. Oh, he's playing Shadalls. Interesting. Well, if he gets some kind of... what's it called? Construct. El Shadal Construct, specifically, because Shadal Construct is their link monster. Fortunately, we have some ways to get rid of that. It really depends on what he's going to end up making. Winda? Winda can't be destroyed by card effects. Sheep can. It'll come back, though. Let me see. It's F3 will open up this. Oh yeah, we've got a Bounce. We've got Starving Venom. This deck is really toolboxy. And you have access to pretty much all of them because, again, you could search things out with such ease. So whether or not you can like fusion or synchro or ixie or use links, like you're usually gonna be able to find something that can out your opponent's board. I could probably bounce this back. Actually, does that have to be an attack position monster? Yeah, okay. So he's playing against that. If this card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards. Oh, okay, and now it's gone. And he's playing Invoked Fluffle Shadalls? Just every fusion deck put together. Oh, and there's Winda. Can't be destroyed by card effects, so I believe it just sticks around. Although that seems like not the best, unless he's going to fusion summon with it. No, he's just going to make a Mechaba. Oh, it can be destroyed. Okay. So just Mechaba pass. Alright, well that's unfortunate. We got two of the same thing, but I think we're still good. Terraforming? Do you negate? He negates. So we've popped our opponent's one negate. What? I don't even. So let's go ahead. Unfortunately, we started with our gate 0, which is never all that good. Where is he at, though? Dark Worm. Play this just for the Dark Worm. If he's in the graveyard and you control no monsters, you could special summon him out. And then usually he searches this so you get an extra card in your hand. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out that way. But that's fine. I've still got things I can do. Let's add this. And what we're going to do, blow this up. And grab Arc Pendulum. Then we're going to scale up Arc Pendulum. Dragon Boy. Fortunately, we're going to have to Pendulum Summon now. Boom. But that's perfectly fine, because we can get out our good old friend Electromite. Unless he's got, like, Ghost Ogre, which he might. I don't know, he's got a whole bunch of stuff in this deck, so it's hard to say, really. Let's see. Let's get ours... Oh, wait, no. I think what I want, actually, is the 1 scale. I feel like that's going to be the most useful in this situation. So destroy that, get our 1 scale. That'll blow up. That'll blow up. And we're actually going to... During your main phase, you can fusion summon using this card, as well as other cards you control or in your pendulum zones. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go for Dissolver. Good old fusion summon boy. Hey. Alright, and that'll allow us. I'm going to go ahead, search an Odd Eyes. Why not? I'm going to get that. And we're going to play it in the scale, because if, like, we could fuse with from our hand, but we want to use it in the scale. That way it'll go to the extra deck and we'll be able to summon it out next turn. So we're going to we could make Starving. I don't think that's enough. Let's just go ahead and do this. So we'll use this and this. Make this guy. When he's summoned, he bounces that back to the extra deck. Put this out. Attack for a bunch. Not a whole bunch. But a lot of bunches. And I can't use this again this turn. So we're good for now. We've got 1 negate on. He's got 4 cards. Granted, Fluffles can, like, plus like crazy, especially if they get the certain thing. But this should help. And like I said, I know you're like, Joe, this is a Go Second deck. You didn't, like, OTK him, and he only had 1 negate. Like, true, but we opened with 2 Dragon Shrine. We only play 2, which is a little bit anomalous. We had the Sky Iris and the Terraforming. Granted, the one let us pop the, not pop, but bait out the negate. But we started with 2 2-ofs, essentially, at the same time. And also, fuck, I was going to make a point, and then I forgot completely what I was about to do. Oh yeah, and just the fact that we also started with our 1-of Supreme King. That's the problem with playing all these 1-ofs, is that the deck can be kind of inconsistent at times. Like when it works and you open with a hand of like 5 dragons or like 3 dragons and 2 spells or something like that, you could just go nutty. But when you end up like, oh, well, I've already got the gate, so I can't use this to get the gate and go plus, or I don't open with another level 4, so I can't make Electromite before I pendulum summon. If I could have, then I could have like dissolvered and then summoned these 2 and then made a rank 7 to go along with it, and that probably would have been enough to OTK. I mean, yeah, it would have been if I could just like get 2 level 7s out and make a Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. That's 2,800. That's more than 2,700. I know how numbers work. Who says I don't? I think he's going to run out of time. I think he's frustrated with the fact that the pendulums do stuff. Either that or he's really trying to think out like 5 moves ahead. He's like a 5th level chess wizard. He's playing chess and he thinks I'm playing checkers, but I'm actually playing Go, which is much more complicated than checkers or chess combined. I think. I don't actually know how to play Go. I just know it took longer for a computer to master that than chess. Comment in the comments if you play. Oh, he's waiting for the last second. Should all fusion? Yeah, we'll just stop that. Stop it. Get some help. We're gonna shuffle this back because it's a level 8. So we can't pendulum summon it with our 8 scale. That's like the highest scale that we have. Alright, so we're gonna get some Fluffle stuff. I thought he was just gonna run out of time. Okay, starting off with the Fright for fusion. Does he have what it takes? No, he can make Squid. Which sucks, because he could send that to the graveyard, which doesn't activate Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon. This, it has to be destroyed somehow. And then Saber Tiger can get that back. Send this to the graveyard. So I'm taking a lot of damage, but depending on what that is, I think I can... Okay. So I'm still surviving, I believe? I believe it's gonna be close. But I should be able to OTK him fairly easily. This wasn't made with all the materials. Yeah. So as long as I can get my way to... Yeah, okay, I got this. Assuming he can't stop me, or like he sets a floodgate or something. Uh-oh. Nightmare Phoenix! Oh yeah, and he can't target these. That still hurts a little bit because I was really hoping to pop my scales. Oh wait, no, that's perfectly fine, actually. Because I could just pendulum summon this and whatever from my hand. And he's pointing at something too, so... It works out perfectly. Hello. How's it going? This guy I love because he does 2,500, and then after he inflicts battle damage, he burns you for 1,200 times the number of odd eyes in your scale. So 2,400 on top of 2,500. Your opponent doesn't need a monster to do this either, it just does burn damage. And a lot of people always forget, Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon does double battle damage. So I probably could have won too by just attacking into that. What would that be? 1,200? So yeah, 1,200 plus 600 plus 24 plus 2,000. I guess just a lot of damage. These things can really put on a bunch once you have the ability to pendulum summon. So we beat this hodgepodge deck. Let's go into the third duel and see if we can keep up this streak. It's officially a streak now. There's at least 2. Alrighty then. Third duel versus Latantha. Interesting name. Unique. We've got our one-of. We've got 2 of our one-ofs. We do play a lot of one-ofs. I guess this is a one-of too, but this is essentially like getting a copy of your field spell. And then we've got this. If there's a pendulum monster in your pendulum zone... Oh, if there's a card in the pendulum zone. Okay, never mind. This is a lot easier. Oh, Magical Musket Pass. You're playing the most dangerous game. Alright, we get Sky Iris. Let's go ahead. Sorcerer. Sorcerer in the scale, blow himself up. Summon out some kind of, what's it called? Time Gazer Magician. Common pendulum trick. Pendulum magicians use this. Bada bingo. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Normal summon this. This is gonna search us that big scale. Or the little scale, rather. This is a big monster with a little scale. Let's go ahead and activate this now. And let's see, should we try for it? Yeah, okay, well, let's activate this. Let's activate as much as we can, and make sure not to activate stuff in his column, because you don't want to do that. Arc Pendulum Dragon, best friend. There we go, we've completed our scale, so now even if he manages to summon something, let's go ahead, try to make that dang old Electromite. And see if he uses something on it. If he has a negate, now is the time to use it. No, Death Parado, which is like a negate, but with fundamental differences. Let's go ahead and just add... one of these. I'm not going to be able to use both anyway, but that's fine-ish. And then he gets to summon something. But what will summon, good sir? Probably Caspar? Yeah, Caspar, okay. And he knows I want to blow this up and then activate something, and then he'll be able to search. So I think I want to try to deny him that. He's in defense mode, so being able to beat over it, really good. I've already normal summoned. So let's go ahead. We're going to special summon this out of the extra deck, and this. We'll do those two. And then and only then, we'll blow this up. And we'll get ourselves 0 scale. And that'll summon something from the deck. Boodly boop. And let's go ahead and pick... Yeah, let's just get the other 3... No, actually... Yeah, let's get the other 3,000 out here. Just in case. And... yeah, we're going to try for this. We're going to make this guy, because he has more attack. And if he destroys it in some way, we get something back. So we're going to attack into this. He can negate attacks. Alright, so there's that, and we're killing this. Damage step? No, I'm good. During the damage step, he could lower their attack by 1,000 for each card in the extra deck, which is pretty nice, I must say. Okay, so now we can go ahead and activate this. And what we're going to do is use our 2 dragons to make celestial spheres. Hey, what's up? And then Absolute, when it goes to the graveyard, it can summon a monster out of the extra deck. Let's pick Vortex Dragon, because it negates things. So now we can stop his normal summon, which is pretty much the worst fear of any magical musket player. And then we've got a negate on top of that. Well, no, I'm not going to allow you to do that. Stop it. Get some help. We're going to put our 0 scale back, because again, it's a level 8. It's a level 8, which means I can't actually pendulum summon it. It's better to just summon out of the deck. That's why we only play 2. You want 1 in the scale, 1 to summon, and then you can recycle them. So there we go. We pretty much got him, unless he had some way to special summon something. That's why I play Bloody Crown, just in case. Fortunately, I knew how to beat magical muskets, and he probably didn't have a great hand, so There we go. Let's go into the fourth duel and see if we can continue to win. Alright, fourth duel versus Spawn Harrison. Interesting name. Is this some kind of combination of George Harrison from the Beatles and Spawn of Image Comics fame? Drink of water there. And we've got garbage. Not complete garbage. It's alright. Let's do this. Let's hope he can't stop our search. He can stop our search! Oh no! Oh dear lord. Oh mamma mia, here we go again. My. But that's fine. Let's go ahead, activate this. We're going to special summon the... Oh, okay, no, I can normal summon still. We'll pendulum summon that. Normal summon this. Hope that he doesn't have more hand traps, because if he does, then we're really screwed. Hand or field. Or I could make the thing right now and just sit on it and hope that's enough. I'm trying to think. If I make Electromite, I can add the 8 scale, pop this, put the 8 scale down, and then nothing. So yeah, I'm going to have to do this. We're just going to make Vortex Dragon and hope that things are good. Fortunately, I believe this has a pretty... Okay, if a face-up Odd Eyes Pendulum monster is destroyed by battle, you could destroy one card and do something else. Oh, and he's got the Pankratops. He's got the dang old Pank and Spank. I mean, I can negate that if he tries to do it. I think he's just putting it there for insurance. You can put that out there and then start doing things and just be safe in the fact that, like, if I do other stuff, bad things are going to happen. There's a chance this is the only spell in his hand, so... I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Maybe he can't act... Either way, this is gonna be like a +2 to him. I mean, I still negate it. Put that back in the deck. What? I don't even... Get it? Because they're odd eyes. They don't even because they're odd. Oh, fuck. Is he gonna be able to OTK? He might be able to OTK me in here. One of the sad things about this is that I believe I have one really good comeback card. We have Pendulum Halt, which is like Pot of Greed if you've got 3 cards in your extra deck. Which if he blows these up, we'll have 3 cards in our extra deck. Oh, this is the new, Oh, he's not? Okay. Weird. Yeah, I just saw a profile on Simo's channel talking about a guy who got, I think, like, top 8 with Magical Musketeers, and it was all based around, like, you get these 2 out, and then you Utopia double. You Utopia double every time. But he didn't do that, and he left my scales intact. Alright, then. I can fusion summon 1 Dragon Fusion. Extra deck and hand. Hello. And me too. How are you doing? And we're just gonna attack into him. Blow shit up. I like to blow shit up. Comment in the comments. Double damage. He's still got that Pankratops out there. That's only during the opponent's turn, so that'll do stuff. I could try to bait out the Pankratops. And this is if an Odd Eyes Pendulum. No, you know what? We're going to keep it there because this is working. And just hope he's not going to do much. He's got some things. He can summon another Max. Oh, there's Utopia double. Add 1 double or nothing from your deck to your hand. How about no? Don't add double or nothing from your deck to your hand. I don't like that. Now what? You go summon regular Utopia and crash into me. I believe face-up Odd Eyes is destroyed. Okay, awesome. That'll work perfectly. Bang. Destroy self. Oh, whoops. I misread that. I thought it activated from the deck. Okay, I read that. I played this at 1, and face-up Odd Eyes Pendulum is destroyed by battle or card effect. Destroy 1 card in your pendulum zone. Place an Odd Eyes Pendulum from your extra deck into your pendulum zone, except for itself. And then during the end phase, that can search. So he's just really hoping I don't get a high scale. And I didn't get a high scale. But that's fine. Oh, and he's... No, it's not fine. This is not fine at all! Oof. A sad state of affairs. I have like 6 ways to search a high scale. But sadly, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is not one of them. And nothing here can help me. Nothing here at all. And he's got 16 to my 15. A bold play, but he made it. Just attack. Just attack. Just better add some stuff in case that card he searched. So there we go. We get a loss. Rightfully earned, I believe. I'm not sure if we could have played that out better. Hard to say, hard to leg. Either way, I'm not going to let it bother us. Let's just go on into the 5th duel and see if we can get back on the winning train. Alrighty then. 5th duel versus Catanillo. And second, as per usual. That's what we want to do. Still testing this deck out, so bear with me. Alrighty. At least he let me know. So this might be a moment, and it's just size, just code talkers, which I've considered building. I didn't know they were coming out in the new things with the gadgets and the fire fists. I really want to play the fire fist too, but I have this rule where once I play a deck, I don't want to play it again for a year. But usually when I play a deck, they don't then put out a whole bunch of new support that dramatically changes the deck. And it's also not a really fun deck to play. So we'll see. I might break my own rule, or maybe I'll just wait. I guess it really depends if this works really well, or if the danger deck I'm working on really works. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of Code Talker stuff in that new set. And, like, you know, there might be just enough to make it work. We'll see. He's got stuff he's doing. We've got more one-ofs in our hand. But we also have Arc Pendulum Dragon. So I think we're good. We'll skip ahead, and I'll be back when he's done making stuff. Alright, well that was interesting. I might have fast-forwarded through that, but he made Dark Fluid. By using rituals and fusions. One sec. Reading. He made the Cyberse Fusion and the Cyberse Ritual and a Link monster, and then he sent them all for this. So if this Link summon, place counters equal to the number of different types. Gains 25 during the battle phase. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can remove 1 counter, negate the activation. It can attack again. Alright. Let's see here. Normal summon. Bait out the negation. You kind of have to, otherwise everything is for naught. And I don't think that's once per turn, so that's a monster effect. Alright. So we can activate this. Activate this. Let's go ahead and search for something tempting, but that would only be 3. You could search Pendulum Halt with this, which is kind of amazing. But let's just go for Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Activate. Let's just go ahead and, like, boom-de-boom. I'm gonna give that boom, boom, boom. It's only got one counter on it, so I wonder who, no, I should probably just go for this. Let's just go for that. Special summon. Let's just get out one of these. They are underrated, IMO. So let's just go ahead, negate that. And I believe that's probably game, because he's going to have to negate that. Negate the activation. Let's go ahead and activate this effect. We'll send this to the graveyard, because we could summon it out, add this to our hand. I like the design. I hate pendulums, though. And then we could summon everything. They are tricky. Let's see. What would this be? It's, special. Target one monster your opponent. It's more that I hate playing against them. Understandable. The question is, can I OTK? Let's get these two little boys. Bada bingo. Let's put one of these in there for now. Oh, actually, this will be even funner. Oh wait, no it won't, because I can't do that. Yeah, let's get that back. I could kill you with one pencil, but two is more fun. Do that, summon this. Hey, how's it going? Check this out. This is a neat thing. So this, if this is hand in graveyard, lower a monster's level, a dragon, special summon a dragon. Or synchro summon a dragon. When this is summoned, summon something from your pendulum scale. Then make Big Eye. Activate Black and White Wave. Just bring that over there. And he surrendered, as he probably should, because I took his Dark Fluid Dragon. An interesting attempt from him. He certainly did some stuff. Comment in the comments if you hate pendulums or not. They're really kind of annoying in Master Rule 3 because it's like, you'd spend all this time destroying their entire field, and then they would just pendulum summon everything back out. I think more than anything, Master Rule 4 has put a cap on their ceiling on their power. But they're still really good. They can still do a lot of interesting things. I really kind of like the complexity. There's a lot of people complain. They're like, I like speed duels, or I like Duel Links because it's not as complex. But I really like this deck where you can do all these neat little things. Possibly act. If you're not familiar with Black and White Wave, it's like, if you control an Ixie that was made with a few synchro monster, you could do this stuff. But yeah, either way, let's go ahead into the midway point. Oh hey, how's it going? This is that midway point thing that I was mentioning. If you're unfamiliar with the show, I like to take a moment when we're halfway through the duels to be like, hey, you made it this far. I assume you're liking the content. If you don't know, my channel is funded almost exclusively by Patreon. I have ads, but they're only like once every half hour, and I cuss a lot, so I don't make a whole lot of ad money. Mostly it's crowdfunded, which is what allows me to make really neat, interesting decks like this, instead of just focusing on meta stuff or anime stuff like every other YugiTuber pretty much has to. Just $1 a month really helps me out. Like, a lot of people don't think it does, but all those $1 really add up. And you also get stuff in return. You may have noticed these cool, like, prismatic sort of sleeves I designed based around Arc Pendulum Dragon. I made those myself. You can get those, you can get that how odd negation, as well as the deck file for not only this deck, but every deck I've ever made, which is 190 at this point, for just $2. $1 gets you on the Discord, $5 gets you physical merch, $10 you get actual sleeves, you can request stuff at higher levels. Check it out, it really is neat. Most people seem to really like the Patreon, especially on the Discord. I have a really nice and friendly community. Lots of people to duel with who like playing rogue and strange decks and stuff. So if that sounds interesting, go ahead and check it out. There's a link right there in the description, probably like the third link from the top. There'll be an end card thing too you can click on. And with all that being said, let's just jump back into the duels. Alrighty then, 6 Duel versus Zhao Su. An interesting name. Chinese-ish, if I had to guess. I don't think the Koreans or the Japanese really use X like that. And we're going first. And this time we've got too many Arc Pendulum. It's just discount Arc Pendulum Warehouse. Okay, so we're gonna activate Arc Pendulum. Hello, nice to meet you. Can I activate it? Is that alright with you, good sir? Okay. Duelist Alliance. Will we get the search? We will get the search. And we're just gonna go for this for now. Just because we can Sky Iris. We can activate this. We're gonna be searching some things, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and actually get... Let's go ahead and get this. This will be some interesting protection. And that'll, of course, trigger this. So we're going to be able to get our Persona Dragon, who's going to defend us. Hopefully he's not playing Mech Knights. Activate this. We're going to Pendulum Summon like mad. 2 level 7s. Hey. Ho. Use these two, make a danged old, Absolute Dragon. Absolutely. Normal summon. Although I think... Oh, yeah, that's a... Oh, I thought I had a generic link. Okay. That's a bit of a problem, but I guess it's alright. Okay. So, we're just gonna do this. Celestial... Oh, wait, no, this will still work out fine. Now that I think about it. Except for this is on the field, which it really shouldn't be. If I get OTK'd now, it'll be because of that. So, we're gonna get this. And there we go, Bob's your uncle. We've got a negate, we've got the bounce back to the hand, and when we do bounce, we can summon Persona Dragon from the deck. Because we play 2 of them just for such an occasion. And then we just gotta hope that he can't OTK my things. Because I don't want my things to be OTK'd. That's a sad state of affairs right there. So he's playing dinosaurs. I think what we really want to do is just wait for that ultimate conductor, bounce that back. Yeah, and we'll use this on the, Ooh, Miscellaneousaurus. Let's see. You can... Okay, it's during the opponent, so I can do it in the battle step. Interesting. 2 Miscellaneousauruses. Count them with me. Banish 2. Ultimate Conductor. Well, I can't negate it at this point, so that goes face down. A sad state of affairs. And then he gets Baby Cerosaurus. That's going to get Oviraptor. Oviraptor searches... Fuck. Something. Whatchamacallit? Another Ultimate Conductor, okay. I thought he was going to go for the Pankratops. Because if he had less monsters than me, he could have Pankratopsed and then like blown up my scale or something. Yeah, as it stands, he's getting these level 4s, and I can't do anything about it. Yep, and now he's going to make Logia or Dolka. Alright. Yep, so that puts me in a bit of a tricky pickle. Let's go ahead and tribute that. Gonna negate that, but it can use its effect in the graveyard. I guess he's gonna negate that too. Yep, so I'm gonna take 4,000, and because this sends stuff to the grave, I'm not gonna be able to get my Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum drag effect off. That's sad. But I think I could still do some things. I've still got a lot of things I can do. I've just got to find a way to get rid of this or bait it out somehow. Let's see here. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. We're going to... add this to our hand. Okay. Spooky. And let's go ahead and summon this from the deck. Hello there. Nice to meet you. He has to do this in the main... No, he doesn't have to. Okay. Attack this. Oh, wait. Fuck. I have to have 2! Oh, I fucked that up. Yeah, if I have both in my pendulum zone, then I can do stuff. But I don't. So now I can't do stuff. So now I'm fucked a little bit. Oh wait, no, it still works? Okay, never mind. Oh, that was the other part, yeah, okay. If you have 2 cards in your pendulum zone, you can just sort of like summon this out, but you can't pendulum summon. And then when it attacks, you can make your opponent's monster lose 1,000 for each pendulum during damage calculation. Okay. So summon that, then we pendulum summon. Extra deck and hand. And then just go ahead, make in attack equal to 1 special summon until the end of, oh, only until the end of the turn. Yeah, let's do that. Do that. Get that away. And he's just going to summon another Ultimate Conductor, isn't he? Yep, pretty much. I may be boned here. I may not have thought this out as thoroughly as I'd hoped. We'll see. It really depends what the other cards in his hand are. The thing is, if he uses that Ultimate Conductor's effect, then I can negate it with this, and that'll be over for him. Oh, well, now yeah. Unless he's got a third one. Most people don't even play a third one. Let's put this back, because it's probably the least useful. So that's my one negate. The question is, with what he's got remaining, he's still got a normal summon. He could still do a couple other things. Is he going to be able to OTK me through this, though? He's got 2 cards he's got to get rid of, and if he destroys them, then Arc Pendulum can summon something else from the deck. So unless Utopia Double, if he does Utopia Double, well, then I've just been outplayed. Quadless. Alright, Quadless doesn't really help him because my scales are fine. My scales are already established. And even if you destroy if I put one and he activates it and destroys it, then Arc Pendulum, he'd have to get rid of this first. Now, if he Twin Twisters and then summons things, then I might be in a little bit of trouble. I don't think there's a rank 4 that can get him out of this situation, though. Not on its own. Again, he would have to have like a 3rd Ultimate Conductor Tyranno or something in there. I don't know, we'll see. I'll come back when he does stuff. Oh. Well, doesn't that just tickle my pickle? Rip. I forgot that was legal. So your opponent cannot target, you can target. I take no more damage, though, this turn. Yeah, that doesn't help me, though, because I need, like... I pretty much have to draw Pendulum Halt and then use that to get my 2 scales. I take no further damage this turn, at least. But yeah, that's a big oof. That's oof out of 10. Oof out of 100. You're not Pendulum Halt! Rippin' pepperoni. Well then. I completely forgot about Exciton Knight. I need to run something with... Okay, we lose to Exciton Knight. To be fair, I think most Pendulum decks do, so there's not much I could have done about that. We'll just go ahead into the 7th duel. Okay, here we are, the 7th duel versus Noob Player. The noob version of my arch nemesis. Hard to tell if that's a serious thing or if he's being some kind of cheeky boy. Let's go ahead and start with Dragon Shrine. See if we can shrine our dragons. Just enshrined. Nope. Let's go ahead and activate that. Summon him out. Bada bingo, bada bango. Give me more things, oh. Hello, oh. Alright, let's activate this. Let's see if we can add a pendulum card. We can. Let's see if we can add a not-so-pendulum card. We can. Odd Eyes S2. S2? Question mark? I don't know what you're referring to. Love. Heart. Let's see here. Let's get one of these. Let's go ahead and use this and get one of these. We're going to activate. We're going to make one of these. All the combos in Combo City. Comboing off like you wouldn't believe. Just add that back. Draw a card. Pendulum Halt is there, so let's draw 2 more cards. Just if you have 3 face up. And it's a bunch of stuff I can't activate again. Alright, but that's still fine. I can do stuff and things. What's in my hand? Okay. Special summon, special summon, special summon. Defense mode, just in case. Defense mode, very much just in case. And defense mode, just in case. And then what we're going to do is make Absolute Dragon. And then we're going to make all those. You could make this. I kind of like to make this. Except, no, wait, that would take another... Okay, so, yeah, we're just going to make this. Yo, what's up? I got a tiny, tiny dick. Let's go... I don't know why I sang that. Freudian slip, perhaps? So we've got 2 negates. One specifically for an extra deck monster and one for anything. Pretty nice. I was playing Pendulum Halt at 3, because if you could just do that first turn and activate stuff, you're good. You're good, man. I'm just going to let him search it. Ah, he has got Odd Eyes as well. But can he play through my things? Each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell card. Okay. Yeah, we're good. I think there's other pendulum things I need to worry more about. I could be wrong, though. Place 2 cards. Target 1 card on the field. You can place a spell. Place up to 2 spell counters. This card and its owner's possession is destroyed by a card effect. You can special summon 1. Okay. This is already looking bad. He's doing all sorts of spell counter shenanigans, and I'm not sure if I can handle that. So now he gets 2 things. He gets this and something else. And what will he get from his deck? That guy who can destroy it? No, he's going to Master Cerberus. Who can negate stuff? And... when that cannot be destroyed by card effects while 4 or more spell counters are on your field. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to stop him from getting more cards. At this point, it's damage control. You go back so I could use you again with Dragon Shrine. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to survive no matter what I do. At least I could stop him from digging deeper. Yeah, once this gets 4, then he can banish something. It specifically has to be a monster, though. Okay. He's going to choose this. That's what I would choose. Yep, there we go. 4,000. That's a lot. And then what? And then he gets Electromite. Ah. Now he gets to go all the pluses. But I've still got this, so if he can't nuke the field, we should be good? I don't know. I don't know exactly what Endymions are capable of. So I guess we'll be back when he does something that, like, upsets me. Alright, well, he didn't upset me, but we're back here again. He's going to destroy the Vortex Dragon, which will trigger this, apparently. I've never triggered this, actually. Let's go ahead and we're just going to summon this. This is a good out to that. Select a card to add to my hand. Ooh, so many choices. Could get Electromite back. I think I actually want to get this back. Because being able to pendulum summon that out, pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. And then he can't do anything. So this can't be destroyed by card effects. However, I can reduce its attack by like several thousand. Or I will be able to after I'm done doing the things that I want to do. Okay, gate 0 and... Is that it? Well, he's got a 0 gate. There's certainly that. The most aptly named gate. I guess it could be an O gate. Some people put a slash through the 0. Just like some people have the open top 4 and some people have the closed top 4. If you know what I'm saying. Tell me which team you're on down in the comments. Wow, just 3 Sky Irises. Skyrises? Let's go and blow that up. Let's see. Yeah, I want this boy. Wait, no I don't. Fuck. I wanted to summon that. Oh well, whatever. I think I've got game either way. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I guess I could summon it from hand. Yeah, let's do that. And just in case, let's go ahead and activate this while we have the chance. And put that in the graveyard. Oh no, more tokens. We'll activate this. We'll pendulum summon... Oh, shit. One thing. Oopsie doodle. Let's go ahead. We're going to fusion summon. Yes. Fusion summon. We're going to make a big boy. Oh, while we're here... I can't target that. Let's negate that just in case. We're going to make Gatling Ghoul because I want to make it, damn it. We're going to use this. Bada bingo. Inflict 200 for every card on the field. That's a lot of cards on the field. And then blow up a monster. And then inflict damage equal to its attack. Which is a lot of attack. And then we're going to use Duelist Alliance. And we're going to search Pendulum Halt. And then we're going to use Pendulum Halt to search more stuff. And... normal summon. blow up that so it can't guard. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna attack into this thing. Use this effect to give whatever we attack 1200 extra attack. So 42. Then use this effect to remove you by 4000. And bada bingo, bada bango. That's how you get game, good sir. I don't think I needed to do half as much as that, but how often are you going to summon Gatling Ghoul and then attack for 4200? I mean, actually in this game, in this deck, I've done that quite a lot. But still, it's nice to be able to show it off actually on camera when people are watching and I can explain how clever I am. Comment in the comments if I'm a clever endeavor. Next duel. Alright, here we are. 8th duel versus Zeke. Zeke the Freak, perhaps? I don't know if... Can you call people freaks anymore? Is that anti-PC? I don't know. I don't want to be a dick. If there's any people out there and they're like, please don't call me a freak, that's what my dad used to call me, and then he would throw me into a big old tub of Jello, and I almost drowned in it. It was very sad. I'd be like, okay, well, I can do that. I don't really care all that much. Some people are like, it's the principle of the thing. I should be able to say whatever I want. And like, I guess so, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't really need to call people freaks. I could probably go the rest of my life and not say it. I think some people just, you tell them they can't do something, and they're like, fuck you, I can do what I want. It's like, yeah, you can, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Look at all these searching we've got. Look it, guys, we got so many. What to do first? I think Skyrus first. And then Spiral Flame Strike? Yes. Arc Pendulum. And then once we have Arc Pendulum, we're going to activate this first. Blow this guy up because we've already got Pendulum Halt. Summon him in defensive mode. Activate this. Blow it up. Get ourselves one of these because they're really good. And then this guy is going to summon our big booty. Biggest booty. Booty out of 10. There you go. Look at that. He's got so much booty. And I'm just realizing that if I had done a thing, I would have been... Okay, that's fine, though. It's not fine. I completely fucked that up. Oh, wait, no, this is a pendulum monster. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not entirely fine. I could have done a lot better, but, you know, this still works. Let's go ahead, one of these. Electromite. Let's just go ahead and add, I don't know, Persona Dragon. Hello, Odd Eyes. You're an odd boy. Let's do that. Let's get back this. Draw a card. Yay. Pendulum Halt. And we're back to our starting of 5 cards. And while we're here, let's just go ahead and see if we can bait out one of these. See what he's got. The Deep Dark Grave. Alright. Not the best deck from this guy, but you know what? We're fine. Special Summon? Hand. Extra deck? Extra deck. Defense mode. Attack mode. Even more attack mode. Attack mode just to stun them. And attack mode. All the monsters and Super Poly! He's super polymerizationing! Not my entire field, I needed that! Well, doesn't that just tickle my pickle? But I can do this, right? Well, at least there's that. Let's see what the hell he had face down. Cradle Eagle, then. Alright. A sad state of affairs right there. Super polymerization. But he can't get over my 0 attack and Karibo. Alright. If I lose to this, I'm going to be a sad boy. He's going to go in for 1,800. Or not. All warriors gain 500 if this link summon card you control would be gains attack equal to all the monsters. When your opponent would special summon a monster from the extra deck. That might be a problem. Just a wee bit. And it wasn't summoned from the extra deck, so I can't negate it with stuff. No, but I can do this. Oh, it has to be an odd eyes. Okay, well that's unfortunate. But I can get this back. I was like, aha, I could get back the thing I wanted, but I can't quite. Well, I could just special summon this, but then I get no more things for the rest of this turn. But he's going to negate my pendulum anyway, unless I can get something else. And this is the only thing I have that can get over it. So let's do that. You can special summon this if you control no odd eyes, but you can't pendulum summon this turn. So let's attack that. And then just bump him down by 8,000. And then main phase 2, we'll blow this up. We'll get... using hand or field. Okay. I haven't pendulum summoned yet, right? Oh wait, I can't pendulum summon. Gotta remember that. Let's get this one then. And then this will special summon out something that can negate the... Oh, now I can. Yeah, let's do that. That'll probably be the best. Around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Activate. Let's go with this. Defense mode. You go back to the deck, and now I've got a negate for the 2 cards that he has left. Super polyed my entire board away. Granted, it seems like that's about all he's doing. He's got these Gradles, but he can't... Raigeki, you say? Well, yeah, I want my... Gonna negate that just because I want to put this back. I don't even... Setting a monster, eh? The Deep Grave. During your next standby phase, special summon it from... No, stop that. You're dead. And I'm the box I'm going to bury you in. Yeah, he surrendered. Because, yeah, I could have just added another one of these, the Phantasms back. Put that would have summoned something. Phantasm can discard this to get something, and then I just attack for all the stuff that he has. So there's another win. Let's go into the 9th duel. The fighting 9th. Alrighty then, 9th duel versus Nobu. Second again, as always. Looks like we got a 40-card deck. We've got one thing that can out stuff. We've got a Searcher for Arc Pendulum. We've got 1 brick. And we're up against Dragon Maids, which I don't think are all that good. But they're a dragon deck, which means they can inherently make all sorts of crazy shit. What do they do again? Normal or special, you can send 1 dragon. Start of the battle phase. Okay, so I need to destroy things before the battle phase. Fusion summon. Target 1 other, special summon. Okay. When a face-up dragon monster you control returns to the hand, you can target 1 monster and destroy it. Okay, so... Yeah, it has to be a monster, so my spell cards are good. Let's go ahead and just get rid of whatever this is, because I think this might be able to special summon something. Which would be bad for us. No, it's just that. Okay. No, when a card's destroyed, you could special summon this. I don't think I particularly want to, but I could. Activate. Oh, I should have activated this. Well, that's fine. It's fine enough, whatever. Activate that. Let's get out... Special summon. Haha! Beware my power, Green Lantern's light! Waiting. And he surrendered. Normally I wouldn't count that because I didn't really do all that much, but I felt like I would have won anyway because he didn't really put on that much. And I could have, like, what was it? Searched out Arc Pendulum, summoned this, made Electromite, popped this, Arc Pendulum summoned something, and then attack. I could have gotten rid of this, maybe Fusion summoned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had him pretty decently. And plus we've been doing this for, according to my clock, an hour and a half so far. Granted, 10 minutes of that was me just trying to get the intro right, but this episode's long enough. Let's just go into the 10th duel and hope that one's exciting. And if this happens again, then I won't count it. Alright, 10th and final duel. Duel X versus Kira. He's got the death note. I can feel the heart palpitations already in my chest. I'm the lurking fear, by the way. Comment in the comments if you get what that has to do with Odd Eyes. It's a pretty obscure reference, I tell you what, but I've been reading a lot of a certain author's short stories, and I remember the term Odd Eyes coming up several times in this because it's an old term for people with two different colored eyes. And there just happens to be, that just happens to be what's in this story. Because yeah, the Odd Eyes dragon, they have multicolored eyes. Speaking of which, you also have to let me know what you think of these sleeves. Normally I like to do a lot of like shading and contrast and make the dark. These ones, I really liked the whole like crystal reflecting the like different rainbow of all the different kinds of Odd Eyes and the different colors. So I tried to make it as like bright and vibrant and colorful as possible. I'm not sure if it works or if it just looks too like busy. Let's see. So first of all, boot sector launch is a thorn in my side, so we're going to eliminate that with extreme prejudice. Get out of here. And we have no way to get to the things we want to get to. Well, not easily. I think we could still do stuff, actually. Oh, no, wait, we don't have a high scale. That's unfortunate. But this is a 3. So actually, okay, this might work after all. 4 and 0. I can pendulum summon these two. Yeah, an Archfiend Eccentric just showing her utility. Great for making Electromite, great for popping spell traps, great for popping monsters. Just does everything. Let's get that. Let's blow that up to get this. And hope we draw into, like, terraforming or something. No. Fusion summon using monsters from your hand or field as material. Okay. So, that's what we're gonna do. It's not the best play, but it is a play. We're gonna get this. We're gonna use these two because we want to keep that. Defense mode. And I'm just going to destroy this card, then destroy cards that were in this column. Special summon one, rocket. Yeah, we'll kill this one. Let's see here. I could add something back to my hand. Okay, so there's that. We're in a pretty precarious position. But we got rid of his boot sector, which is going to be good unless he can get it back. And we're going to negate this, so he's not going to be able to do things. Let's actually get that out of the extra deck, because as it stands, we can only summon the level 3 or lower things. Not a great situation. Hopefully we get something. Maybe this will survive, and we can pop this. Or if we get our field spell, we could pop this. We could even, if it really comes to it, if we get the Odd Eye Searcher, because it lets you pop cards. I believe you can pop your own cards with it. If nothing else, we should be able to fusion summon again. Just a pity Electromite is at 1. Okay, he's got another one. I believe there's a link, too, that lets him search another boot sector, if he's playing another one. I forget if people play 2. Yeah, so we're just gonna delete that. You're gone. Get out of here. And then you've got the one card. Monster Reborn! Reborn the monster! Do I have anything worth taking? Phantom Dragon. That could get over my Electromite. It'd stop me from popping my scales. No, he's going for this. Oh, hey. That's exactly the thing I wanted to do. Destroy. Destroy this. Draw a card. Oh, hey, another one. Is this once per turn? It's not once per turn, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get one of these. And I believe that's game, if I'm not mistaken. Except I forgot to pendulum summon, which is something you really want to do most of the time in this pendulum deck. My hand was one step ahead of my brain there. Oh, whoopsie doodle. Fuck. Well, that's fine. We've got this. I could have done this, and we made a mistake. Fuck it. Let's just do that. Add this back. Summon a thing. Probably Persona Dragon. If I knew more about Persona, I would do that. Yeah, he's just... Oof. It's a pity we couldn't get an OTK in this deck designed to OTK. I could have done it right there, I'm pretty sure. What, did he have 1,000? So that would have been... let's see. 15 plus 24 plus 25 plus 18... Plus, I think I could have summoned something else. I'm just going to say yes. I don't feel like doing math. Either way, let's go to the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Odd Eyes Beatdown 2019. We did 8-2, about as well as I expected. Even the times we lost, they were pretty hard fought. You can see how this is still, like, slightly bricky. There's so many one-ofs that you just get such weird, inconsistent hands. But like I said at the beginning, I think if you spent the time, if you really worked with all the ratios and all the things available to you, this has a chance to be a really good deck. Let me know what you thought down below. Next time, I believe I'm going to be playing the Danger deck that I've been working on, if I can get it to work. Maybe Cybers, maybe something else entirely, who can say? Either way, until then, good luck, and have fun. Well, hey there, sport. I see you made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Just wanted to take a moment to thank all my patrons for making this show possible, but especially the high-tier patrons who stopped the pendulum of my heart from dragging in the sand or something. They are Saltleg Kale, Joe Average, Buster Blader, Night Fang, Montry, Hobbsy, Chris W., Austin Glover, Daniel Frousing, J3 Puffin, Arjan Zweers, Lucas Geardis, Slamuel, Antonio Simonelli, Quintingent Dancing Joker, Inner Hype, Mr. Eiffel, Ike of the Grail Mercenaries, Live Bait, Diotic, Jeffrey Longrano, Mutagene, and Manuel Torres. Each and every one of them is great as far as I know, and they have my undying gratitude. If you'd like to join them, the Patreon link is in the description and on the screen. And this episode's secret passcode of the day is I don't even. Be sure to include that in the comments below to show you made it all the way to the very end. Thanks again for watching, and have a nice day.